Greetings, dear listener. It is an honor to have you join the Motivational Fuel podcast. I'm Wondra Spencer, your host. I'm here to inspire and empower you. As a healthcare professional, a coach, I'm passionate about sharing valuable insights on strength, love, health, self-care, motivation, inspiration, lifestyle, finances, and personal growth. Our guests on this podcast will inspire you, and they will share personal stories, experiences, providing you with tools to unlock your full potential. I am thrilled to announce that the Inspiring Drive store sponsors this podcast. Check out my website and treat yourself to motivational items to help you reach greatness. Welcome to the Motivation Fuel podcast, your weekly dose of inspiration, empowerment, and real talk. Whether you're tuning in from my YouTube channel or listening on your favorite podcast platform, I am genuinely and grateful for your presence. Your decision to join this community fills me with joy, and I am thrilled to have you here. I am your host, Wondra Spencer, the founder of Inspiring Drive LLC, and a firm believer in motivation from within. My podcast is designed to uplift anyone seeking strength, clarity, and purpose. I want to dwell into the topics such as love, health, self-care, lifestyle, finances, personal growth, and spirituality. Alongside incredible listeners like you, I have stories to share and insights that help you rise, reset, and refocus, both professionally and personally. So grab your cup of coffee, your favorite drink, take a deep breath, and let's fuel your drive from inside out. The Motivational Fuel podcast episode, Say No to What Drains You. Welcome to the Motivational Fuel podcast, where we want to empower you from the inside out. So you can tune in on YouTube, Spotify, or anywhere around the world, and I am truly grateful you are here. So with this week's episode, we're going to take the weekly drive challenge. This week's challenge is simply yet but powerful. Say no to one thing that drains your energy. This can be something grateful for you because you are protecting your energy. You're going to hone on your growth, and I want to let that sink in for a bit. Now here's a question to reflect on. When was the last time you said no and you felt empowered by it? Not guilty, not ashamed, but clear, confident, and free. There was a reason and some seasons in my life when I said yes to everything, every opportunity, every request, every role. I thought it meant that I was showing up fully, but what I was really doing was abandoning myself bit by bit. One moment changed everything. I was asked to lead a project that looked good on paper, but it didn't align with any of my values. I was hesitant and I felt the pressure to say yes, but something inside of me said this isn't for me. So I said no, and that's no. It was a beginning of a new chapter. At first I felt guilt, but then came some clarity. And with that clarity came some confidence that I began to protect my energy and I prioritize what truly mattered. I often ask my clients, would the people you're overcommitting to, and will they do the same for you? Think about that for a minute. It's a hard question, but it can hit you hard when you're overcommitting to others and think about it, will they do the same for you? So my one client that I work with was constantly saying yes, taking overtime shifts, filling family obligations, volunteering in various roles. So this individual was burnt out and barely can recognize themselves. So through my coaching, I showed the individuals how to pause, evaluate, and say no with grace. Today, these individuals, they're thriving with boundaries that honor their growth. Saying no isn't selfish, it's strategic. It's how you and how we reclaim our time, our energy, and our purpose. So let's break this down for a second. Saying no isn't just about turning something down, it's about turning toward yourself. Hear how this works, and like you can unlock it. Preserve energies. You can stop leaking energy into things that don't serve you and leaving more for what truly matters. Creating that space that aligns with your opportunities. When you're clear out and you know what's misaligned, you can make room for what is meant for to you, to the people around you, to your projects, and to your peace. You can build self-trust and boundaries. Every time you honor your limits, you reinforce your own voice. You become someone you can count on. Now, if you're feeling stretched out, thin, or stuck in an obligation, here's some simple framework to help you release what's draining you. Step 1, identify what draining you. Notice the tasks, the relationships, or commitments that leave you depleted. Step 2, evaluate its impact. Ask yourself, is this helping me grow or is holding me back? And what's the emotional cost? Step 3, release it with intention. Let's go purposely and say no with clarity and not feeling guilt. You're not abandoning anything, you're just doing the alignment for yourself. Final thought, when you say no, you will not close any doors. Think about this. You're not closing any doors. You're choosing the ones that open inward for you. You can commit more time to yourself, not just others. I hope you take a moment today to honor your energy, your values, and your voice. Now it's your turn. This week, I'm going to challenge you to choose one thing to say no to, just one. It doesn't have to be dramatic. It just has to be intentional. Here are some things that can spark your thinking. It can be a draining task that adds value to your goals, a habit that no longer serves your growth or peace, a mindset rooted in fear, compassion. It's just not compassion for you anymore. You need something that's compassion. Say no with purpose, not out of avoidance, but out of alignment. Then I want you to track it. You can track it on your journal. You can even record a voice note in your cell phone. It's there, different apps. This is just raw, unfiltered, and it's just for you and only will be seen by you unless you want to share with others. Notice what opens up when you close the door on what drains you. You can reclaim your energy, your clarity, and your power. So let's recap. This week's challenge: say no to one thing that drains you, whether it's a meeting, a habit, a mindset, even a relationship, even your kids. Yes, your kids. You're choosing to protect your energy and honor your growth. I love to hear from you and what you're releasing. I have a survey on my website you can fill out. You can drop a comment. You can visit my website. You can send me a direct message. You can email me. I want to celebrate your new shift together. If you're ready to protect your energy and hone in on your growth, let's connect. You can visit wondrospencer.com or follow at Inspire and Drive on all platforms for weekly motivation. You're not just saying no, you're saying yes to yourself. Think about that. You're not saying no, you're just saying yes to yourself. And remember, I craft heartfelt journals and enlightening books that serves as tools for empowerment, encouraging others to discover their own strength while also reflecting on ways to uplift yourself. Until next time, keep driving forward. You have this. And I do want to share with you a fantastic book that I wrote myself. It is Becoming a New You in 30 Days. It is available on my website and all major platforms. And it's about empowering you to take charge of your growth. You can complete the different tasks in the book and you will be on your way to your personal transformation. This journey is a fundamental one, it's rewarding, and it's just only 30 days that can get you excited. In my book, I do share 30 days. You have different goals there. You have a plan. I embrace change. You can practice mindfulness, stay active. You can learn something new. You can reflect and readjust. Ways to stay positive, commitment to consistency, and you can definitely reach out to me directly if you need some support from like an accountability partner. I can make sure that I help you on this new process. So with this podcast today, I do want to thank everyone from throughout the world. I am so grateful for each and every one of you. And you can send me an email and I'll make sure I send them out to you. If you want me to give you a shout out on the next podcast, I can make sure that I do that too. So in conclusion, remember this: you have this newfound strength. You can share your story. You can uplift your own spirit with yourself daily. So the podcast today from the motivation from within, brought to you by my team, The Inspire and Drive. If this podcast spoke to you today, I want you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Go to my Motivational Fuel podcast on different platforms. And you can also follow me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, which is known as X, LinkedIn, Alignable, and all major platforms at Wondra Spencer. I do see my listeners, so definitely thanks for keeping up the time to be with me today. And also, until next time, protect your energy, honor your growth, and keep driving forward. I will have other podcasts that's coming up. So until next time, thank you. If you have listened to this entire episode, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a review and share with those who's interested. Let me know which topics you want me to cover in future episodes. You can contact me through my comments or on my social media networks. And you can purchase items on the Inspire and Drive store. I will look forward to seeing you next week for a new episode. Have a great day and remember to motivate yourself. Thank you.